So today I wanted to talk to you guys about me a bit more. I wanted to tell you guys my story, where I come from, what did I do with my life, what happened, why am I making videos right now. I'm gonna tell you all that. So to start up, I grew up in the French countryside, so in the northeast to be precise, maybe more east, but yeah, overall east of France. And I grew up in a pretty much modest family, even though it was alright. Like I have food, I have shelter, I have water, electricity. I have no problem with all that. So that was, minimalist. Like I couldn't get gift or whatever, no extra, but I was living a life. I couldn't ask for more. I had everything I needed. Even saved up enough money to buy myself a PC. So yeah, that was alright. Okay, and that still hit me up because growing up in a modest family, you see all those guys in middle school, they get whatever clothes they want. They always ask their parents for money. And I was like, yeah, I need to sell my old things for money already. I had to find some ways to make money. At that moment, my thing really was video games. So to make money to spend on video games, I used to play, those games on my phone when you save up some points and you can transfer them into money. So that's what I was doing at that precise moment, so I could get some V-Bucks precisely. So yeah, that's the first thing really. I think I was like, there's other ways than work to earn money, because I can't wait for, being 18 or 19 to start making up some money. And at that point I wanted to study, so it was like, I'm gonna make money at fucking 25 years old. I don't want that, because it's pretty much a struggle every day, and I want to change that. So yeah, just know that I'm not rich right now, but I have ways to make some money, so I'm living pretty decently. Even though I'm still with my parents, I'm able to save up every month. I'm able to put fuel in my car, insurance, etc. So yeah, I'm just making enough. Right. So after that, I started to do some hustling. So I was looking for some people around my area that needed some services. I did a few of that, made some decent money, maybe 50 $60. But at that point, that was pretty much enough for a whole year for me, because I didn't used to go out that much. I didn't spend money that much, and yeah, that was alright. So after that, I got in high school, and between the end of middle school and the beginning of high school, I started streaming, making videos on YouTube. So I did that on Fortnite still, and as I was playing competitively at that game, I was pretty good. I was pretty decent, to be honest, like maybe 500 European or something like that. I wasn't crazy good, but I was pretty good. And I was streaming almost all day, every day for the entire summer instead of going out. And I think that's when I made my like first 200, 300 bucks. And one of my biggest regret is that when I got into high school, my days were very long. So I was going to school, from like 8 a.m. to like 7 p.m. So my days were fucking long, and I was too tired, so I just stopped playing because I didn't have any motivation, and I didn't really enjoy the game I was playing, which is pretty much understandable. But if I forced myself to play just a little more, I was starting to do very good in competition. I was placing myself like 50 European, and that was starting to get pretty good. I was making some money because I had an organization that was paying me money and shit. So yeah, I was starting to make, it was not that much, but pretty much like 100, maybe 200 a month, and it was already pretty decent. Like I kept streaming. My videos didn't really blow up except on TikTok, where I had a TikTok that did almost 1 million views, which is deleted right now because, of course, I deleted my account instead of keeping it. I hate myself for that. But yeah, so I started making some money with that, and after I just completely stopped everything. And I pretty much regret that, because I was starting to make some good money, starting to perform well, but that was not what I loved doing. So of course it was the best decision. So from that point, I had a girlfriend at those time. We broke up, so I was like, yeah, I didn't really care that much, to be honest, at that moment. And after that, I basically just, I need to better myself. And I was watching anime, the pretty much the whole time I was in middle school and the whole time I was in high school. I still watch anime to this day. And I was like, people are anime. They're very happy and shit. They're in relationships. And at that moment, I really wanted to get into a relationship, which is really not the case anymore. But at that point, I really wanted to. So I was like, if I want to get in a relationship, I need to better myself. Like, I won't get in a relationship if I can pay for fucking dinner. If I don't have a good body, if I sorry, if I don't look at least a little good, if I don't take care of myself. So right now, I'm not very taking care of myself, to be honest. But yeah, at this moment, that was my priority. So I started going to the gym. I started to really try and better myself. I really started to go and try and better myself. So with the intention of going into a relationship, but also with the intention of making money, because as I told you earlier, I grew up pretty much not poor, but it was close, and I had something in me that was telling me, like, material things are gonna make you happy. Like, if I can buy a new PC, if I can buy myself a car when I get my license, which I got, and now I got my car, pretty happy with that. And yeah, so I was like, I need to make money, because firstly, for my parents, it's pretty much complicated. I don't want them to work that much anymore, and I want to enjoy my life too. I want to get opportunities. I want to have possibilities for my future, which is not really the case right now, because I'm not making enough so I can travel the world as I want, and do all the shit I want, because I just can't, right? I don't make enough money. And if I worked harder for a longer period of time, if I really put in the work, started making videos way earlier, because I started not even a year ago. If I started like 3 years ago and I started like going to the gym, etc., bro, I would be in a crazy position right now. So the best advice I could give you is, if you want to become a better person, just start now. Whatever it is, making videos, even if you're not at the point where you'll be like, yeah, I'd be making great videos, you don't care. Just do the things, okay, that you need to do. Even if you don't do business, start a business, start learning business. If you don't do videos, start making videos, start learning videos. All of that shit that you don't want to do right now is what you really need to do. And that's what I learned the hard way from fucking 5 years of working hard and shit. Maybe not 5 years, but more like 3 or 4 years maybe. And after that, so I was maybe 16 and a half, I got a girlfriend. It was really, really short, but really, passionate. I think it's my first true love. But at that point, it was pretty hard, because it was long distance. I still didn't make that much money. And yeah, overall, it was a pretty hard story, lots of fights, lots of all that things, and it just ended up. So at that point, I was like, I need to start hustling. So I started doing reselling clothes. I started to resell clothes, and I made some pretty decent money with that. But then here comes my second era. I spent everything. That I made with reselling clothes. I made probably about 1,000. I'd say 1,000, maybe 2,000, which was pretty great for me at the time. And I spent everything. Like, everything was spent. Not a single penny left. And instead, I could have just saved up and all those things, but no, I didn't. I don't know why. So yeah, After that, I quit reselling clothes because I don't know, I just couldn't do it anymore. I don't know why. I wasn't just making that much money off of it, and it was so much time for not so much profit. And I was like, yeah, fuck it, I'm gonna do something else, you know. So after that, I was in my senior year of high school. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna try and hustle, you know, start in work, do something so I can make some money because you know next year I had another girlfriend at the moment, and I was planning to move out with her, which of course didn't happen because we broke up before. But I was like, yeah, I need to make some money so you know I can be chilling financially. I will have saved up money, invested money at 18, and I will be chilling. So actually I have saved up money and invested money at 18, so that is really great. I'm really thankful for that. And yeah, so that didn't happen. She still owes me money, by the way. But yeah, of course, maybe one day I will get it, hopefully. But yeah, and that's a big mistake too. Moving out too early with your girlfriend is not a great idea, if I'm being honest. I wouldn't recommend you that. Except if you're with your girlfriend since like maybe 2 3 years, yeah, maybe you can do it. But for me, it was just not the good option. You know, it was a lot of stress, such a waste of time, even though it was really great. You know, so yeah, I don't recommend you that. So after that, I tried every hustle possible, every ways to make money. I worked a bit. I did crypto, meme coins, which I did a pretty decent bag on meme coin. So I'm pretty happy with that. I made like maybe 3 or 4K just off meme coins. I stopped it though because I lost like 500. It's as easy to lose everything than to make. It's pretty. I'd say it's like the casino. Like it's not great. It's not great to do that. That's why I focused 100% of YouTube right now. And yeah, hopefully I will make some money off of it right in not so long, right? And yeah, that's pretty much my story. Just a normal guy who tried to develop himself because he felt like he wasn't good enough, you know. Not that I'm being bullied, you know, I didn't have like the hardest life in the world, but as a man, I got this feeling that I need to be better, you know, I can't just be like existing, right? It's the least thing you can do is to exist, but I had this feeling that I needed to do more, you know. Like really wanted to be great. I really wanted to be successful, maybe famous, being able to travel the world, being financially free, and I got all those things lined up for me. And I was like, yeah, that's the life I deserve, and that's the life I want to make for myself. So that's pretty much what I'm trying to do right now. Is what I'm gonna keep trying to do. And so for my near future, I'm gonna go try and maybe travel before I go back to studying because I took a gap year this year. Of course, I got my high school degree, didn't precise, but of course I got it. And I'm gonna go back and study this year, probably. But before that, I really like to go to Japan or just travel somewhere so I can, you know, recharge, make some content, and overall just enjoy the fact that I travel. And yeah, next year I'm gonna go back to studying, so hopefully I can work like part time. You know, in France, it's called I don't know how it's called in English, but you basically work 3 days a week and you study 2 days a week in school. So you can do that in France. And as my mom is currently growing our business, you know, hopefully I can work for her and make some money, you know, still while helping her, because in France, I don't know if it's a luck or curse because we're really taxed, but we have some pretty decent help, you know, like they're giving you money if you take a student to work for you. So that is great, and I might work for her. So that way I can still live here, make some money, keep growing my YouTube channel, keep doing all that, and you know I will be happy to work because it's for my mom and I love my mom. So yeah, and that's pretty much what's gonna happen. hopefully I have no need to fucking work. I can just fucking blow up on YouTube, which would be the best thing for me, because I love YouTube, I love making videos. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much.